Alright guys, so today we are going to be reviewing the Undertaker, He Buries Them Alive DVD. Now, I'm just going to turn the light on here. So now, before I start this video, I need to mention, when I bought this DVD, okay, it came with this one. I bought it at my local Kmart, years ago, I'm going to say maybe, I'm going to go really roughly on this one and say 10 years ago. It was literally just like this. Boom. Shrink wrapped like this, and it was on the shelf just like this. And I said, "Hey, The Undertaker." And I looked at it. I looked in the back, and I said, "Hey, look, another DVD." It's like, oh, 2-for-1 deal. All right, So I grabbed it, I bought it, and I watched it all in one day. I absolutely loved it. But we're not reviewing this DVD. We will be reviewing that DVD probably next. We're reviewing this one now. This is The Undertaker. He Buries Them Alive. Now you may be wondering, you were supposed to do the Mr. McMahon one. What happened to that one? Well, WWE is celebrating 30 years of The Undertaker, and they had the Last Ride documentary on the free version of the WWE Network. I ended up watching it. I was gonna review it, but then I found out there's a DVD coming out. The Undertaker Last Ride DVD is coming out. I think that's the Last Ride documentary, just in disc form. I will be watching it and reviewing it, but I did watch it on the WWE Network, and I would review it, but I kind of want the DVD to come out first and to review it as a DVD and not as the series on the WWE Network. Which, speaking of which, if you don't know, on the free version of the WWE Network, you can watch tons of matches and behind the scenes exclusives from The Undertaker, including WrestleMania 30. You can watch for free on there. The whole pay per view, Survivor Series 1990, and there's a ton of other things there you can watch as well. That's free on the WWE Network right now. If you go watch it right now, as of today, when this video is uploaded today, on election day was yesterday actually, but Joe Biden versus whatever the hell his name is, versus Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm not up for this crap. I'm not into politics. But anyway, we're reviewing this DVD now. As you can see, here's the main menu. I can show you. You could either choose specific matches, or you can just watch the whole thing by clicking here. He Buries Them Alive. You can just click on there, and it'll, play the matches. Let me just show you the DVD itself, or the case rather. So there's the case. There's a side right there. He Buries Them Alive. Really cool. Really cool. There is no booklet for it. You don't really need a booklet because this is literally the matches that are in there. My favorite, in my opinion, from these matches, I was tied between the Undertaker versus Undertaker and Undertaker versus Yokozuna, but I think I'm gonna say Undertaker versus Yokozuna topped it in my book. The approximate runtime is 60 minutes. I am not kidding, 60 minutes. You hear me out here. What else was it? So, and just to prove that this counts as a separate DVD, if you can look here, they actually are promoting for WrestleMania 20, which is in 2004, and it says here somewhere in here, I can't find it. I'm looking, where is it? Right here. It says right there, 2003, and this DVD came out in 2010, right here. So an approximate runtime for this one's 9 hours. So yeah, bear in mind, I've watched both of these in one day. I remember when I first bought it, I watched both of them one day. I've watched them so many times that I could probably review it right now without even watching it. But I watched it anyway. I would rather watch it. As far as back when I first watched it, it was phenomenal. But reviewing it now, in 2020, it could be a different story. So, as far as with this DVD goes, considering it came out in 2003, I think for the time maybe it was good. But in today's era, we have these DVDs that are like 9 hours long, like that one. It was awful. I can't believe I'm saying that. It was awful. What potential could this DVD have had? I think what they should have done is what I want to see. Actually, if there's a DVD for it, let me know. I'll make sure I go check it out and maybe even buy it. They should have made this DVD built upon buried or casket matches, which basically 99% of these matches are casket matches, except I think the Quang one. But you do see a casket at least once in every single one of these matches, which is, like I said, these are all the matches in there. Literally, that's it. I'd say this is even worse than the Brothers of Destruction. Like literally. I'm kidding. This is better than Brothers of Destruction. This is phenomenal. I love the Undertaker. But anyway, as a DVD by itself, it was awful. But when I saw that it came with this one when I bought it at my Kmart, this together is phenomenal. I really loved it. I don't understand why when they made this one, they should have just took the matches from here and put it on here. But then they were probably like, hey, people own this one. Why would we take these matches and put it over here? Why would we do that? Then the people back then that spent their good earned money on this is like, oh yeah, well now it's pointless because now I can watch it all in one DVD and better. So but anyway, I'm talking about it like as a DVD in itself. I'm not talking about it as a set. If it's as a set, then it's absolutely incredible. But if it's not a set like this, like just separate, it was just awful. But what I think, back to what I think it should have been, yeah, I think it should have been, yeah, casket matches or he buries them alive, buried alive matches. But then again, no. No, no, I'm lying. The first buried alive match was against, I think, Mankind. Yeah, so they wouldn't be able to do that. No, no. They could have, but what I'm thinking they should have done with this is made Undertaker's greatest matches and moments from the early 90s. So, the gray, and purple gloves, attires. Like, greatest matches from there. Which is why I'm asking you guys. What I'm asking you guys, if there's a DVD for that, let me know. Like for greatest matches and moments of the Undertaker from 1990 to like 1996, I believe it is, where he wears the purple and the gray gloves. It's really cool to see it. Actually, let me go back here to these matches. Uh, WWE has this match right here, Undertaker versus Undertaker, absolutely free on YouTube as I speak right now. I believe I did watch it. One thing that's missing on the DVD from this match, that's on the YouTube version, is the fake Undertaker's entrance. So obviously, there's no two Undertakers. One of them was fake. And we saw the entrance of the fake Undertaker on the YouTube version. So if you want to watch the full match, like the entrances and everything, go on the YouTube version. If you want just the match itself and you want to see the real Undertaker's entrance, then go ahead and watch this DVD version. But do I recommend this DVD? No. Oh, well, if you're a collectible kind of guy, like you want to get it just to have it, or if you're a huge Undertaker fan, you want every single one of his DVDs, then go for it. Go right ahead. I have it because it came with this right here. It came as a set, and as a set, like I said, it was awesome. I loved it, but by itself, it was just I just did not like it at all. Like literally, these are all the matches. That's the main menu here. That's literally all the matches that are in there. But let me show you the inside. Like I said, there's nothing in here. It's just kind of bland. Really, I think I switched the original cases for this. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know why. I used to, as a kid, to switch cases around from other games because I was that bored. But yeah, my next DVD I'll be reviewing is probably that one. That one's gonna take a while for me to watch because there's a lot. There's 9 hours of content, and this one actually does come with the booklet. I will not open it up to spoil it for you guys, but for the next till the next video, I will not spoil the whoever wins the matches in here. It's pretty obvious who wins the matches here. Every single one of them, as a matter of fact. But yeah, so my take on this DVD, officially, I did not like it because of the runtime, and the matches were about 10 minutes long. Each match was about maybe 10, 12 minutes long. Um, and it says 60 minutes. So 60 times, or 5 times 10, because 10 minutes, times 5, that's 50 minutes. You may be wondering, there's still 10 minutes left. What's with that 10 minutes? Like I said, it's roughly, so, and if you're going to include like don't try this at home, video and oh yeah, get the Ultimate Ric Flair collection now on DVD, if you're going to count that, which is usually when you're watching any DVD, the before the actual DVD plays, they play these like, promotional things, and whatnot. If you're gonna count that, then that is really solid, if not exact 50 or 60 minutes. But as far as the runtime goes, it was pretty close, but the runtime for one DVD was just absolutely awful. well, what do you expect from one disc? I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's a 60-minute disc, and for 2003, I think it was pretty cool to get something like this. I'm guessing they were promoting WrestleMania 20, which was the Undertaker's. Let me focus on that. I'm sorry, my camera work's not that great today. Oh, by the way, this moment did not appear right here. This moment did not appear on this DVD. This one did. This one did. That's the Undertaker versus Undertaker match. This one did not. But yeah, I don't know why they put pictures of the Undertaker, like pictures of anybody on a DVD, and it does not make an appearance on this DVD. Like, I don't understand that. Like, the Brothers of Destruction is fun. The Brothers of Destruction DVD was fond of that, of doing that. But back to what I was saying before. Um, Actually, I forgot what I was saying before. I don't remember. I don't remember. Um, so yeah. Anyway, the runtime, like I said, was pretty. Oh yeah. Okay. Promoting WrestleMania 20. Okay. So WrestleMania 20 was basically Undertaker returning as the Dead Man. So his last match had been with the American Badass. I believe he got buried in a buried alive match. I think against Vince McMahon, and he ended up getting buried alive. And a year later, he comes back at WrestleMania 20 to face his brother Kane. I'm guessing this is probably just a little tribute during that, before him returning to WrestleMania 20. They were like, all right, relive his greatest moments in this freaking trash ass DVD. So if I had to give you a rating for this DVD, I'm gonna say because that there was a good match and great matches in two of the great Undertaker's greatest matches in history in here. I'm gonna say a 5. But if it wasn't for those two matches, this would have been like a 2, to be honest with you. But like I said, there was Undertaker versus Undertaker and Yokozuna versus Undertaker in here, so that bumps it up to a 4 or a 5 out of 10. 10 being the best, 1 being absolutely awful. But it's not absolutely awful. I don't think I'll ever give a 1 or 0 to a DVD. That'll never happen, especially not that one. That one was pretty cool. I can't wait to review that one. But anyway, this is the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. The next DVD, like I said, will be that one. And again, like I said, for the 100th time, I got this with that one. It was just shrink wrapped together, as a set. So, and I just now today found out, that, this came out in 2003 and that came out in 2010 or around there. So it's obviously 2 different DVDs. So if it was the same one, then how come they didn't just put it in that one? But yeah, anyway, whatever. And there's one more thing, actually. When I first watched this, let's put it this way, the last time I watched these 2 DVDs, so Ted DiBiase, if you don't know, hosts this DVD right here. Put it this way, the last time I watched these 2 DVDs, I didn't know why Ted DiBiase was hosting this DVD, and now I know why. Because Undertaker, when he debuted in Survivor Series 1990, Ted DiBiase introduced the Undertaker. So he bought in the Undertaker. So that's so it makes sense. So now watching it now, knowing more about the Undertaker, it does make sense. But anyway, I promise you this is the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. This gets a 4 or a 5 out of 10. Absolutely awful. Do I recommend it? Not really, unless you want to collect it or have it just for the hell of it. Or if you just love the Undertaker like me, then yeah, have it. Go ahead. And I will be buying that new DVD, the Undertaker DVD coming out, I think November, I don't know what it is. I'll definitely be buying it, definitely be watching it, and definitely be reviewing it. That documentary was just absolutely phenomenal. That's probably one of the greatest things I've ever watched in my life. But I'm not going to spoil it till then. But thank you all very much for watching, and yeah, peace out.